Yo, what's going on, man?
What up?
This is Nico from the Brothers Podcast.
Why you say the like it's a movie?
From what's that? Nico from the Brother.
You said Nico from the Brothers Podcast.
From the Brothers Podcast. Yeah, cause we're the one and only, man. We're the one and fucking only.
That's
what you gonna say, Abdalla from Brothers Podcast? Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah. But nah, I'm gonna go with the Brothers Podcast, even though they're all like 50 million.
No, they're not. You always said this. I looked it up.
It's mad. Like it's not verbatim Brothers Podcast, but it's like the Black Brothers Podcast, the Brown Brothers Podcast, the Brothers.
It's not the same.
The podcast of brothers. It's like it's the same wording.
But it's not the same.
I still want to change because eventually we should we're gonna trademark the name.
Yeah.
So
I already bought the domain on GoDaddy, so nobody could buy.
Right.
Set up a website.
But I still want to change the name though.
Yeah,
to something more spunky, something more personable.
Spunky. Well, it depends.
You know what I'm saying?
It depends.
Something that relates to us more. Like we brothers.
Brothers.
Introduce yourself, man. We are brothers.
Yo, what up? This is Abdalla.
And
y'all listening to the Brothers Podcast.
Ooh.
I accidentally slipped that. I didn't mean to say that.
Ooh, no, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, after the second person, we should do the name of the podcast. Don't say Nico's Brothers Podcast, right. So and then I do Abdalla Brothers Podcast.
You know, this learning curve. Right, exactly. This is Nico from Brothers Podcast. This is Abdalla from Brothers Podcast.
This is Nico. Then I say, yo, what up? This is Abdalla. And y'all listening to
the Brothers Podcast.
Exactly.
Okay. We lit. Life is fucked up right now, man.
It is. I wouldn't say fucked up, but I would say the devil been reaching, though.
Nah, I don't want to make no jokes because some niggas really going through it. Nah, life is good right now, man.
Man, how you know, man?
Right. But shout out to everybody going through the mud right now.
That's a fact.
But I'm not one of them people that's going to say, you will go through because I don't know if you will get through it. You may die in the middle of that shit.
Yeah, you gotta tell people be strong.
You gotta be strong. But I can't. See, I don't like making false promises. Niggas be like, yo, and it's what I don't like about people that believe in God. They be like, yo, you will get to the end of the tunnel. Some niggas are in that tunnel till they die. You don't know that.
But
so just say you gotta be strong. Now I'm talking about like getting out the hardships and then you die. Yeah. Everybody know death is gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
But who knows? Maybe their life is great right now.
I just tell people, look, if you going through the mud right now, you just gotta be strong. I'm sending energy to you. I can't be like, yo, you gonna get through it, man. Your time's coming. I don't know that. I don't know that.
But the reason with that being said is like you're putting that positive reassurance in that person's life.
Yeah, I guess. But some people talk like they really know, like, yo, God gonna really your time coming, man.
Yeah, but you're putting. Sometimes the positive energy in one person may outweigh the negative person in another person.
But think about that.
So if you 50% negative and I'm 200% positive, and I put positive energy in you, I offset that negativity, and hopefully you keep. This is why, for example, churches, network marketing groups, or whatever. They have you coming on a consistent basis.
Tread lightly on a network marketing, my nigga.
Mainly network marketing.
Tread lightly, my nigga. I know some good folks, man.
Yeah, I know great folks too. They're not just good; they're great folks. It's just that they're part of this, system.
All right, tread lightly, though, my nigga.
My reason for bringing that up is, this is why they'd have you come in on a consistent basis because they know certain people are weak, while others. You tell me one time, that's it. I'm gonna run with it.
But it's also the repetition thing. Like you build skills by repetition.
Exactly.
You build your posture, like your mannerisms,
character, all of this stuff. Mindset,
so you can look at it that way, like it's training you, but it's also to get you built to
prepared.
Exactly.
Yeah,
preparation.
And it's the same thing. Yeah. It's to prepare the person from being fucking suicidal and shit.
But the thing is, when people say, like I said about the God thing, I think it's more so less of putting the energy out there and, your thoughts become things, energies manifest, stuff like that. I think it's more of like, they're saying, all right, God is going to eventually help you out. It ain't more so, all right, I'm putting this energy out there so the universe can, work its thing and come back to you, because things manifest. I don't think that's what they mean when they say that. I think they mean, I'm pulling this up to God, and then God is going to do what He wants to do. It ain't like, all right, if you think good, you going to draw it towards you. I think they just saying, yo, God going to help you out, and they just assuming that God going to help them out.
Both are true. It depends on the knowledge of that person that's saying this.
I guess. But honestly, when I hear that, I don't think people be like, I'm telling you this so I can come back to you. I think they're just saying, I'm telling you this because, God is, you believe in God, He going to do you right.
I heard that too.
I saw a sign the other day, and this is this part about me. If I love about me, some folks don't love about me about this part, But I'm just I question a lot. So I saw this sign. He was homeless, right? This guy was homeless, and you can put things in perspective. If you're homeless, you're still alive. So there is some graces from wherever, universe, life, God, whatever you may call it, Jesus Christ, Black Jesus, who knows. But his sign, he was drawing a sign. It was like, God loves you, right? And in my mind, I thought, does He love you though?
Yeah. As soon as you started talking, I was like, yeah, I asked the same shit.
Because I'm just like, all right,
I know you're an asshole.
I know you writing that, and you may be healthy, you may be still alive, but you could be in a better spot. So it just makes me think, like, are y'all just saying that just because it's like something to say? Like, you wake up, you say good morning because it's a habit. I feel like people just say those things because it's a belief system. Like, I believe that God loves me, but some people believe that also, but their house just got destroyed by a hurricane. It's not a man-made action. That shit came from Earth. You know what I'm saying?
It could
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But let's just let's just say,
assume, yeah.
Flooding and stuff like that. Let's just say. So my mind is just, I just be thinking about that shit like that. And I don't want to offend nobody that believes in God. It's just something that I think about. Like, I think we should be more like, I don't know, more independent thinkers on, like, you manifest stuff by being good rather than you putting it up in somebody else's hands.
Agree. This is why I always go back to the source. Who teach the pastors theology school? Who owns the theology school? White people. So the powers that be, they want to control. Why would we want billions of people on the planet knowing that you can manifest your thoughts to reality?
Right. That's a lot of brain power.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So to keep y'all subjugated, we tell y'all to believe in God and say that you believe, instead of telling you or advising you to seek knowledge of God. Because if you seek knowledge of God, then your foundation is more, concrete.
Right.
You know what you're talking about. You know that you are God. You are made in His image, so you have piece of that divine, being inside of you. So yeah, you can create your own reality to an extent. So, like I said initially, why would we want billions of people knowing this?
Right.
Everybody would be sovereign.
Right.
And that's the key right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree. This is my opposition with believers who think they know everything. That's the funny thing. They believe, but they think they know everything. I know it. It's in the book. But yeah, life been talk about ups and downs, man. The devil been reaching, but he ain't gonna stop me though. Just got into an accident a couple days ago. Still smile on my face.
Yeah.
Still in high hopes. Still positive. I'm good, man.
Yeah, you still here.
I got my health. The passenger in the car got his health. The person that hit me, she got her health. Her daughter got her health. Everybody is good.
Yeah.
This guy asked me if I wanted to press charges. I was like, for what? That was a black woman.
Right.
Even if, you know what I'm saying, that's a black woman. I ain't going to put her through even more stress than she already gone through.
But my thing is, sorry to cut you off. Not sorry to cut you off, but I am sorry to cut you off. That was an accident, though. You be able to press charges for that?
You can.
But explain the situation to the people if you may.
So
because that's kind of weird. Like that was a little accident. You could press charges for that. You should go to jail for that.
It depends. No. Press charges in terms of receiving monetary compensation from her insurance provider.
You said no?
I said no because I don't need to.
But that's her insurance, though.
I know, but I don't know. The insurance covers the damage to the car. Yeah, that's a given.
But you mean like
me seeking,
extra? My back hurt, my neck hurt.
I'm gonna have to go to the doctor, file a claim, act like I'm hurt, and then that's me manifesting hurtful thoughts on myself. Yeah. Next thing you know, I show up next week recording it in the fucking stretcher. I'm crippled. I'm
right.
I was
I understand what you said. No, it's
so
not needed.
I don't need all of that. No, I'm not gonna do that. Somebody did that with me. A black woman did that to me. She got like 10,000 out of it.
Out of you?
Yeah, out of the insurance.
Yeah, you gotta stop driving wild on the street, bro.
There was no scratches on her car.
Crash Bandicoot, nigga.
There was no. You saw pictures of my car.
Yeah.
There were no scratches on her car. No dents on her car. No bumps, bruises, nothing.
She got 10,000.
She got 10,000 though. After 11 months.
That risen your insurance?
Did it raise insurance? Even if you got hit or you the one that
regardless
it raised insurance. Yeah. So it's a business for these white niggas. Yeah. But so I was heading down Eastern Parkway. I just picked the passenger up on Utica and Eastern Parkway service.
We don't need the strong details, my nigga. All
anyway,
right.
Heading up, she was making the left from Buffalo onto the service lane on Eastern Parkway, and she did not stay in her lane. So when she hit me, I'd already crossed over Buffalo. I was already by the zebra crossing on the next side. So how could I? Plus, I'm the one that got hit. And she kept saying, "Oh, I don't know where he came from. I don't know where he came from." If you hit me, I don't know where the fuck you came from. You hit me. Like, you talking about you don't know where I came from. You obviously wasn't paying attention, because for you to hit me, you had to been doing something that took away your your awareness, attention, because you have to hit the front of your bumper is hanging, the side all the way to the back of my car is scratched the fuck up. So it's not like a one bump kind of thing. It's like a hit and rip. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know where the fuck you came from. Right. Then her daughter started interrogating me.
Wait, how was her daughter?
The daughter's like 8 years old. She's like, "You didn't see us, mister? Did you check, mister?" I was like, "Yes, I fucking did."
Wait. So you was already ahead of them.
I was ahead of them.
So you ain't have to see them. You already going where you going, and you going straight.
When I got hit, it was in my blind spot. When I got hit, I couldn't even see her car. When I got hit, all I heard it, and I felt it. I ain't even panicked. Cause I'm like, I just started shaking my head. I'm like, oh my fucking God, here we go with this shit again.
Right.
Cause I got hit by a school bus last year. Same shit, same size.
See, shit like this made me not want to drive, bro.
Like,
shit like this made me not want to drive.
He told me I need to check my mirrors. I'm on the inside lane. I'm making a right. He's on the outside lane. He's making a right. Why you telling me I need to check my lane, my mirrors? I have the right of way. I'm on the inside lane.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, you need to check your mirrors.
And buses gotta wait until y'all turn, because when they turn, they do wide turns.
That's why he was on the outside lane making the right.
Yeah. Yo, you in New York though? This shit. You know what it is? Niggas in New York. A lot of niggas don't know how to drive.
A lot of them.
They go down south, get their license in Florida, Alabama, because there's no parallel parking, there's no real, and they come up here and got a license.
Pennsylvania.
Yo, DMVs need to start. Yo, you gotta retake your test. You take it down there, my nigga, because it's a different ball game up here, bro. It's a different fucking ball game. But good thing you here though. You know what I'm saying? Because we have recorded the podcast. If you would have died, I wouldn't have nobody to host with. So good thing you here because of the podcast.
And then she called. She was like, I guess she lived on Eastern Parkway, and she called for her cousin, and he came.
They Crip, right? Because all that neighborhood is Crip.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
You was scared, was you? You was shaking and shit. Damn, you should have called me, my nigga. I would have pulled up with them shits on me.
Nigga, I'm good. I'm good.
You would have called. You should have called me.
So
bro.
He came, and another guy came, and they asked what happened, and I said exactly what
your
transpired.
fucking cousin hit me, nigga.
I said exactly what transpired, and she didn't oppose one word that I said. Then the cops came like 2 fucking hours after.
2 hours?
2 hours after.
You should have said you was white.
I should have said I was injured. The fuck?
An injured white woman.
Injured pregnant white woman. Them niggas with an instant transmission. But yeah, everything was good though. Like, yeah, I don't know if she intended for that to intimidate me or what. But
right.
I was outside my car. I'm like, yo, this what happened. I stood with them. I told them what happened. Then I went back to my car.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Then my phone fell and cracked the fuck up. Oh my god, son.
But I always tell them keep your case and your screen protector on.
Because that's why I be speaking on energy.
Tell this nigga,
you
man.
was thinking about that shit.
No.
You been thinking about that shit for the longest now.
You know what's crazy?
So it finally happened. Thanks a lot for your fucking negative thoughts.
I've been telling you to be prepared. So if I tell you, yo, get health insurance, and you fuck around and get the bird flu, nigga.
Bird flu.
Yeah, it's something called the bird flu.
Yeah, but it be killing people.
I think so.
Let's just go with the swine flu.
Right. Swine flu.
Swine flu become black.
I said, yo, I've been telling you that. Yo, you negative energy, nigga. I'm trying to prepare you.
You're not supposed to say that.
How are you supposed to know?
You could think it. You think I don't know that my phone could fall and crack?
So I'm gonna just send you
it's
waves.
It's a glass phone.
Look, I'm gonna send you waves. Okay. I hope you get this iPhone case. I hope you get
I have 2 iPhone cases.
You never keep it on. What the fuck is
Raw
wrong
Dog
with you?
2019. I'm not putting on the case for what? That's stupid.
You got no children yet. You can't even make that joke. You can't make no Raw Dog joke. You got no children. Put your money where your mouth is, nigga. Shoot that club up.
Anyway,
shoot the club up.
Next topic.
But yeah, the week's been good. You know what I'm saying? The week's been good. I was having a conversation with one of my friends the other day, and I always talk about this, but new listeners, I probably never had you mention this before, but I always speak about like paying attention to people, and you know people that say like, yo, I don't have no friends, like niggas be on they backstabbing shit, like I don't trust nobody, nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas fuck everybody. And I really pity them. I truly pity those people, because like you don't got no friends. Like, and I was telling her, I said, I don't give a fuck what you doing. You need a team around you.
Yeah. And
a team don't mean niggas is doing exactly what you doing. Niggas is, even though that does help, most people that's successful, they have a team around them, assistants, they road manager, niggas who's manage them. But a team for me really means a support system.
Yeah.
Niggas that's gonna get behind you when you down, when you feeling discouraged, and they gonna put that fire on your ass.
Pause on the niggas getting behind you. Niggas gonna get behind you.
Fire on niggas. Well,
like, that's mad niggas.
People's gonna get behind you, you know what I'm saying, and push you when you're down, and really give you support. That's what I mean about having a team.
Wait, they gonna push you when you're down?
They gonna push
you
up.
Stay down, nigga. Don't get up.
They gonna push you up.
Fucked up ass positive.
No. They gonna push you. They gonna push you up when you're down, right? So I'm telling her that, and she's like, I don't have much. And she gonna listen to this because this is a podcast, but I ain't gonna say her name or nothing. But and she was telling me like, I don't have a lot of friends because I had this friend in the past that, they screwed me over, and this was probably like 5 years ago. Well, I'm paraphrasing. I don't remember.
How long you knew her?
I knew her for like maybe I'll say like 3-4 months now.
Oh, so you was okay. I wanted to know if y'all was friends around the time when she got fucked up.
No. But and I was telling her that like well, I'm telling you now that those people, I pity them because I know how it feels to have
friends.
Nah. I've always had friends.
Okay.
But I know how it feels to. Well, I never had strong friends until like high school ongoing, like you, OG. Before that, junior high school, you don't really.
I wouldn't say OG's a strong friend.
Well, not now, but before we realized how much of a fucking liar and deceiver he was, then yeah. Now he's some nigga in the group chat that we just make fun of.
Yeah, OG is a fucking character.
OG. But shout out OG, man.
Shout out to OG.
But
man.
now I realize like how good it feels to have like a good support system. So I pity folks that don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like you
and think
like
it's cool.
Think it's cool. Like I'm on my lonely shit. I'm on my dolo shit.
But see,
that's not good.
See, I'm gonna interject real quick.
Uh-huh.
This is how I know that they really.
What's up with the fuck? Sirens and helicopters and shit. Yo, go ahead, man.
I'm gonna wait. But see, this is how I know that they really don't think it's cool, because why are you putting it on social media?
Right.
I mean, I know I got a good
maybe they think
team.
it's cool to even say
around
that.
Me that love me and shit. I don't be putting that up. All
they think
the time.
It's honorable. They the lonely soldier.
I look at it
the lone
different.
soldier, the lone samurai. That's how they view it.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe
I do this shit by myself. I don't need nobody to help me out. That's
but what
mindset.
are they doing though? Are you running a Fortune 500 company?
Right.
Okay, that's commendable.
I
did this by myself.
No one's doing it by themselves.
I'm the CEO. I'm the janitor. I'm this. I'm that.
Right. I'm the employees. I'm HR.
You're not really doing it by yourself.
Right. Exactly.
But this is why I said, like, I see it more of like a cry for help, because
unconsciously
now she said that you inquired about it. Mm-hmm. So maybe she wanted to release certain things, you know what I'm saying? And that opened the door to a conversation. Why she have this mindset? Come to find out, it's because she got fucked over by a friend. So this is all therapeutic for her. You see what I'm saying? So don't look at it as and by this being therapeutic for her, that's indeed a good thing. However, you putting a status up saying, I don't need nobody, that is you suppressing these true feelings and emotions. Mm-hmm. So in reality, she really want to alleviate herself of these feelings and emotions. So stop fucking thinking you all that.
Right. So the reason why she was saying all that is because she was like, she had this friend. They was the closest friends, a girl. I don't really fuck with girls like that, because they be sneaky and girls are catty. But she was like, the girl fucked over bad, so now she's not really. And
did she say what the friend did?
Nah, sure. But I've seen her in public, and she knows people, but she's not the most sociable, and she's not, you know what I'm saying? She be like, she said she want to do things, but she ain't nobody to go with. I said, you got to make friends, man.
But see?
Like, you got to...
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a positive statement.
Yeah.
Well, I want to do things, but I don't have nobody to go with.
Yeah, so it's like a cry for help, you can say.
Exactly.
So I tell her, I said, when you out, you got to make more friends, man. You ain't got to be the person that, hey, my name's Nico, and I have a podcast. Hey, what you do? Nah, just let your energy. If you a dope person, people gonna want to be around you.
Naturally gravitate to you.
That's just the way it is. Like I find myself places, and people just, hey, what's up, man? You look like, hey, what's up, man? You want to play it? You know what I'm saying? Even in public, it's kind of annoying. Yeah. In public, I get approached so much, like whether niggas is homeless, niggas looking for directions. Yeah. People, it's just like I look mad approachable. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but yeah. So I'm telling her, and I was like, okay, that friend, did she show you? Because I'm a firm believer that people they show you who they are before they ever tell you. They're gonna show you signs. Mm-hmm. It's up to you to be quick to it. Like, all right, this person did this. So I'm like, yo, like, what type of thing she did? She told you about somebody? She told mad shit about people, mad shit about girl. I'm like, see, that's your red flag. You got to take accountable for this. And a lot of folks listening right now, they in the same mindset. Y'all fuck with nobody, because last time I did, niggas fucked me over. But how many times you saw that person do spite shit to somebody else, and you was like, nah, I'm their friend. Your mind too. I'm their friend. They would never do that to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was young, I was naive. I thought my cousin would never steal from me. But he was a thief. Mm. He was already a thief. He had me stealing when I was younger. So I'm naive thinking, oh, he a thief, but he'll never steal from me. I'm his little cousin. Mm. I'm fucking with a thief, though. You know what I'm saying? Most people that in the drug game and the gangster life, they get killed by people that do what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes close to them.
So it's like this girl talking shit about her. What do you think she gonna take shit about you now? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be quick to them. Then you gotta pay attention. That is someone that you may not want around you. They insecure. They bitter.
Envious.
They envious. They got hate in their heart. Cause what other reason? And if you one of them people that you notice about yourself, you sit around talk shit about people. These you don't even gotta talk to me. I'm telling you what you are. You envious. You bitter. You got anger in your heart. You insecure.
You're a loser.
You're a loser.
Because
who sits around like it's one thing to make an observation like yo. It's one thing to make an observation like yo. I think his shoes is fake. That nigga's he's corny. Boom. We off that. It's one thing to sit home and be like, yo, I guess who I saw at the fucking supermarket. This nigga with this girl, man. That nigga corny, man. I heard that he should be mad. Then it becomes a habit. Like, yo, guess who I saw. Then now you become their friend. They gossip too.
I don't like when people gossip to me.
You gotta cut it short. Yo, bro, I'm not into that.
Yeah. I don't like when people gossip. I snip that shit real fast.
Especially if you're a man. What are you gossiping for, bro?
I don't want to
Let's talk about better shit. The only thing I want to gossip about is sports. That's the only type of gossip. Yo, I heard he going to the Knicks. Yo, I heard he going to the Lakers. That's the only
thing
gossip.
I like gossip about is white people, especially when they die. Yo, I heard George Bush Sr. died. Or I heard Barbara Bush died. Oh yeah, I can't wait till these niggas die the fuck out. I can't stand they fucking crackheads.
But yeah, that's why I told her, man. I was like, just because somebody's a good person to you don't mean they're a good person. So you gotta watch them. So that's my little advice to niggas, man. I'm tired of niggas saying I ain't got no friends.
What I noticed though, what I noticed with women who tend to say I don't have a lot of friends, mainly female friends,
yeah,
and they mainly have a lot of male friends. From my experience, I'm not saying this is law. I'm not making a generalization, but y'all tend to be very hoish. Like y'all be the hoish. Y'all be them hoish chicks. Like. And I don't want to say hoe because I technically, my mindset, I don't believe in the term hoe.
So what you mean by hoish?
Hoish is like you have hoe tendencies, but you wouldn't embrace.
You're very promiscuous?
You're not, you wouldn't embrace your promiscuity. You wouldn't be true to yourself and say, this is how I am. So by me observing your actions, I'm going to say you have hoish tendencies. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to label you, oh, she's a hoe. I don't know you. But based on your actions and the things that you say, you seem hoish. You see what I'm saying? So I'm making it's a metaphor.
But you mean like promiscuous, like women that take their body into their own hands, like they don't go by society standards. They just they have sex and shit. Yeah,
and not only that, that's a part of it. I don't have a problem with it, but don't go around saying, oh. My main point is women who I notice that say I mainly rock with men. I mainly have a lot of male friends and I don't get along well with females. I'm talking about them. Women who say those words verbatim, I come to find out like, okay, why you don't mess with too many women? Oh, well, in high school, they didn't like me because they used to think I was trying to talk to their boyfriend. Girls told me this. Multiple girls told me this. Same shit. In high school, a lot of girls thought they was talking to their boyfriends. Come to find out, were you talking to a boyfriend? I mean, I would flirt with them. I mean, I had one of them eat my pussy. But this is your best friend's boyfriend. You had him eat your, like... And you expect your best friend to be cool with this shit? No wonder she don't fuck with your stupid ass. You're fucking... Like... You some real dickhead shit.
Yeah,
like,
disloyal shit.
You a piece of shit as a friend.
Yeah.
And you hanging around these niggas. Lord knows how many niggas you fucking... Lord knows how many niggas you utilizing to get to they boys that you find attractive. This is why I said it's cool for you to be promiscuous. Just embrace it. Don't lie and be like, don't say it in a way, because they tend to say it in a way whereas I want you as a male to take pity on me because women, they feel intimidated by my beauty or my sex appeal or my body. When in reality, you're using these traits to further objectify yourself and to get what you want. regardless of who you're fucking over.
I mean, that's the name of the game.
Yeah, but you're not being true to yourself. So why should I fuck with you? Why should I respect you? That's my main point. You're not being true to yourself, and you're not being true to other. Once you can't be true to yourself, you can't be true. How could you be a loyal friend to me if you're not true to yourself?
Right.
How could you be a loyal girlfriend or boy? Well, girlfriend. I'm a heterosexual black man. How could you be a loyal partner when you're not true to yourself? That's my main point. So I'm not bashing nobody. I'm not bashing your friend. I hope, you know what I'm saying, she don't think I'm looking at her as a whole. Even though I need to see your resume for me to say, well, she got hoish tendencies. I
always say this.
Doesn't mean that you're not a hoe.
I always say this. You never know anybody 100%. I don't know myself 100%.
Exactly.
I've been living with my mom since I was a baby. I don't know her 100%.
Exactly.
And vice versa.
Exactly.
But from what I have observed, because I am a big observer, and I do study the way people talk, the way... From what I observed at her at social events, even when she know I'm not around, even when I see her... Even, you know what I'm saying, and I know a lot of people.
Poker face.
From what I've observed and from my conversations with her and everything, she don't give that type of vibe.
Yeah, I'm not saying, but I'm saying, like, you know.
Yeah, right.
I'm not saying
who knows?
She is, but I'm saying when I heard that shit and I asked questions.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, she one of them girls where like she don't have a lot of friends. She told me this. She don't have a lot of friends, women or men. She just don't have a lot of friends.
Okay, and with that, I want to say
she just on some loner type shit.
I'm gonna say something else. With that, yeah, you could be a loner by all means. I know there's some people like that. They prefer being, you know.
Well, not really prefer. Others. They just don't got the social skills to attain the friends.
Well, the group. Okay,
I don't think she likes being alone. She just don't feel comfortable meeting people.
Okay.
Yeah. She kind of like.
Well, it could be that too.
She probably disagree, but she kind of awkward.
It could be socially awkward, being socially awkward that caused her seclusion. It could be her preference that she, you know, prefer being in solitude. You know, she just don't trust people. She's tired of people. A lot of people are dickheads, whatever. Another dynamic is, once again, people with hoish tendencies that are not true to themselves. They would create a bad reputation for themselves and then seek refuge in another state, city, borough, area, clique, whatever. And I've seen that as well. Once again, girl, we both know her from high school. I'm going to say her name after a podcast. She came to the school, very attractive, all of this.
Say it now.
No. She came to the school, transferred to the school, very attractive, whatever.
I know who you're talking about. Her name start with an M.
Wrong. Stop guessing. I started talking to her, getting to know her, whatever. She told me she transferred because the girls in her old high school didn't like her.
Martha.
Wrong. Shout out to Martha.
Shout out to Martha.
Yo,
man.
Martha had that wagon scene.
Yeah, she did. But I ain't gonna lie. Martha did kind of give off. She transferred too. And I think I did hear something about, like, last school she had beef with girls. And she was making her rounds in high school.
I don't know about all that.
That's what I was
would
hearing.
say this, too. Certain women, they do feel intimidated by another girl's looks.
Because they're pretty.
Yeah. And the girl would be innocent.
Yeah, right. Like,
so
like,
it's
for example,
two dynamics.
Well, go ahead.
You could be a hoe fucking with all these girls, men, or you could be just by yourself doing you, and people are so intimidated by your gorgeous looks and your personality traits and all these things that they just stigmatize you with false labels.
You know what it is? Women are like that because of how society got them. You know why? It's kind of normal in a sense. Like, society holds women to such a high standard of beauty. Like, you gotta look good at all times. If you look good, you niggas don't want you. We think, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hence why they wear makeup, just to go to the fucking store, or like they wear lip gloss just to go around the corner. Like they feel like they have to look good all the time. So women that look good, like, I guess in their mind better than them, one, having that society standards, it creates insecurity. So they already think they uglier than what they are. Then you got this girl that's naturally pretty, so making them feel even more uglier.
Yeah,
that causes animosity
and seeing guys on them too.
Right. Like, for example, my mom in high school, my mom was a pretty woman, in high school, she wasn't one of the fast ones. She wasn't into messing with guys, but she knew like my mom went to Jeff. She grew up in the neighborhood, so all the guys knew her, right? She had mad guy friends. Plus, my uncles, they knew guys, so they was like, you know, my mom is short, and I know how it feels like when you the shortest one in the group, people like, you know, they look out for you and shit. Same thing with her. She knew all the guys, but she wasn't messing with them. Girls was jealous of her because when she come in the lunchroom, yo, Wani, you know what I'm saying?
What's up?
But she wasn't messing with them. And those same guys, the girls want those guys, and they cool with my mom on some casual shit. Yeah. So that's an example of like how women just hate women just cause, and they be innocent.
Exactly. Instead of you being a woman and approaching her again to know this other female, you just want to sit around on your gossip shit and make up a bunch of
rumors and shit. Yeah.
But
Wani fucking them niggas, man.
But yeah, where I was getting at, the girl, she came when I sat down, spoke to her, whatever. Why did the girls in your whole high school hate you? Oh, they thought I was messing with their boyfriend, whatever. Get to the bottom of it. She was fucking the girls' boyfriends.
Yeah.
And now you're seeking refuge in our high school to fuck these girls' boyfriends.
Right.
And for you to go to another high school.
Right.
So be straight up with yourselves. Like, listen, I'm a nympho. I'm a sex addict, whatever.
Yeah.
This is what I
want.
Or
I'm just a bad person.
No, I wouldn't say being addicted.
If you messing, no, not this is what it says. If you know people in a relationship and you messing around with they men or they women,
that's a bad person. I get what
that's
you're
not something that a good person would do because you fucking up people's relationships and shit.
Yeah,
that's
okay,
a flaw.
So you're a nymph/bad person.
That's a flaw, yeah.
Because you could be a nymph and have morals still. You'd be like, oh, I can't fuck with you. I mean, you're attractive. I can't fuck with you. Once you break up with your girlfriend, then we could, mess around.
Exactly.
That's different.
Yeah.
But these girls, it's like they got no control over their impulses.
Yeah.
And niggas too. But I'm not going, because I know girls going to be like, oh, he talking about girls and niggas the same way. I am not gay. The fuck? I don't know how many niggas is fucking y'all. I don't know how many niggas is fucking other niggas. I don't care about this shit. Pride Month or not, I don't fucking care about this.
Yo.
Speaking of Pride Month.
Yo, shout out all my gay niggas, man. Shout out all my gay women, man. Shout out the LGBTQ. IA plus queer community, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to people around the world who's true with themselves and confident with themselves. I do not condone imposing your lifestyle on innocent little children. Of course not. I got a topic later for that. But
of course not. But shout out to them niggas.
Speaking of pride, my boy, I think he hit up the parade. I don't know if he was performing or not, but I'm in a group chat. My boy, shout out Daryl, and my homegirl Katrina, right? So she hit me up. It was like Friday.
Why you smiling so much? You about to say something gay?
No. So she hit me up. She was like, Abdalla, you going to the parade? I read the text. I was like, my face was like, what? Like the first thing, no lie, the first thing that came to my mind.
Too. I'm like, why would I go? I mean, I guess it's important, but nah, I'm cool.
The first thing that came to my mind was, you trying to play me right now?
Yeah.
Like no lie. So I was like, what parade?
The only parade going on right now.
She was like, the Pride Parade tomorrow, but she got mixed up. She thought it was Saturday. It was Sunday. Mm-hmm. Then my boy Dara, he's like, nah, it's actually Sunday. I was already going to Moksha, right? Moksha is a big ass Caribbean fete. Mad attractive females. Yeah. It was fun. I had time of my life. I might go next year. But I saw a couple homies, a couple chicks I knew, whatever.
Oh really?
But yeah.
That's what's up.
But so I asked her what parade. She was like, the Pride Parade. I was like, Pride Parade. In my head, I'm like, why the fuck am I going to a Pride Parade? Yeah. I was like, first of all, I don't do parades, period. Yeah, Thanksgiving parade, Christmas Day parade. I don't do that shit. Yeah, the only parade I do is Labor Day parade.
Yeah.
So I was like, first of all, I don't do parades, period. And I'm definitely not going to that parade. Yeah. Well, all right, let me read verbatim what I wrote. Yeah. So, people.
I'm not going. I didn't go either. And a few of my friends like, yo, you going?
In my head,
I was like, why? I mean, I get why some folks would go that's not gay to show support.
Yeah.
But then, like, I'm not going somewhere where I'm not gonna feel comfortable.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I already get hit on by gay niggas as is.
Yeah.
The fuck I look like going to?
Yeah. So if you go there like a rainbow flag like on your belt or some shit, they're gonna be like, he gay.
Not even going. Period.
Yeah.
They know what this is. That's like going to a Crip.
Not
meeting.
to say they're gonna be grabbing niggas' dicks just off the whim, but you know what I'm saying?
That's like going to a Crip fucking meeting.
Right, and you not Crip.
Yeah.
You just pull up
and
like, hey, I just wanted to see how it's going.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm just wearing.
I'm
just wearing this blue thing for
right.
Right. Like no, nigga, the fuck. So I was like, she's like the pride parade. I was like, nah. ... I do not do parades.
You in these dots?
I was like, nah, I don't do parades. And that doesn't coincide with my life or lifestyle. So there's no reason for me to go. And that was it.
What she said?
That's me being true to myself.
What she said?
What can she say? My boy was like, excuse me. And then he's like, oh, so you wouldn't come out to support me or whatever?
See, support. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the fuck? Do I invite y'all niggas to Farrakhan rallies all the time?
Heterosexual parade.
Yeah, do I invite y'all to heterosexual meetings? Like the fuck, pro-black rally meetings and shit, black radical organization meetups and meet and greet and talk about what we gonna do to these crackers and shit like that. The fuck, I don't do that, but I get the whole support thing.
Yeah, but I don't
this is for all my. Well, I only got one gay friend. This is for.
You need more gay friends, man.
No, I don't. This is for all the possible gay people that I'm gonna cross paths with. And we gonna be, real cool and we gonna vibe. Do not expect me to go to any gay meet and greet, parade, party. Don't expect. That's not me. That's not my lifestyle. It doesn't coincide. I respect you. I told my boy, I was like, I respect you as a friend, and I got genuine love for you. But don't expect me to do these things.
Right.
Period.
Right.
That's me being true to myself and standing on my convictions. Mm-hmm. And now you, it's either up to you for you to accept me as the person that I am. Like you've been accepting me for all these years. All these years, I never been to a fucking parade. Nah, you want 2019, Abdalla gonna come. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna come. My children could be gay. I'm not fucking coming to your fucking parade.
Yeah. Yo, I saw. Yo, one of my boys. Yeah. Are you gay, son? Have fun. But one of my boys,
Marshall was a movie.
Who listened to
Marshall was a movie. You gotta pull up, son.
Why you ain't tell me? What was it, Saturday or Sunday?
It was Sunday. It was in Long Island. That shit was lit, son.
You got any numbers and shit? Why you ain't pass out any event I go to now? I'm gonna try to pass out.
Nobody this type of event, they not doing that. Like it's strictly soca and girls just whining. Like niggas, you go to, you think you're gonna be like, what kind of gay shit you want, bro? Like I'm trying to whine on some fat asses and you giving me pictures of you and this other nigga on the,
No, not the poster, the wristband.
The wristband. Yeah. But I thought about it.
Yeah. But nah, what I was gonna say. Damn. I forgot. Fuck it. Next topic.
I'm sorry.
Nah, it's cool. I forgot.
Speaking of gay, recently in South London, a 10-year-old girl.
Yeah. No. I mean, nah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say what I said. I'm gonna say mine. Sorry to cut you off.
Again.
One of my friends.
They gay?
No. Oh. He's a big supporter of the podcast. Shout out to him. I ain't gonna say his name. He probably gonna listen to this and hear what it is, because this is his business. So I don't. You know what I'm saying, I just saw it on Facebook. I think it's Facebook or somewhere. I don't know if it was his woman or maybe a friend of his child or who. I don't know the details, but somebody took his daughter to the pride parade without telling him. And then he tried to speak to them over the phone and explain why they shouldn't be there. Because one, they too young. You know what I'm saying? And the person hung the phone up while he was talking to his daughter. So like I said, no disrespect to you. I don't know the details. I may be out of lane bringing this up. I ain't gonna say your name, but I agree with him because he posted about it like he was upset about that shit. I'll be upset too because one, like I said, none of this. nothing against gay people or whatever. You know, you got to say that about 4 times during a segment.
No, you fucking don't.
But
we're not saying that
if
shit
my
for the rest
child,
of the episode.
if I don't agree with that lifestyle, as far as like, well, agree is a funny word. If I don't look,
I'm being so politically correct.
No. The
I
thing
understand we on iTunes and YouTube.
Nah,
and
check
Spotify
it though, because it's not
shit,
that I agree or disagree.
Man, speak your
I
truth,
don't agree
nigga.
with
Let your nuts hang, nigga. I'm gonna speak for you.
I don't agree with it for my lifestyle, for me, but that's for me though.
Yeah.
I don't agree nor disagree for fucking Jimmy down the block.
Yeah.
If he wants to do that,
that's him. Yeah.
He
same here.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't put his dick in my
That's
ass.
why I said earlier.
But for my child, our preference, my child would be straight. You know what I'm saying? So to bring him there, there's other things there. There's drag queens there. There's people maybe kissing there.
The energy.
You know what I'm saying?
And life is energy. All that shit you're around.
You
don't know what the child is soaking up.
Yeah, right. And then without his consent or going against his consent, and then hanging the phone up. You're liable for me to put my hands on you. I think that's out of line. Yeah, I think that's out of line. And then, I mean, I don't know if it's the mother or not, but if it is the mother, I think it should be a 2-way street. Like,
the mom.
Nah, I don't know.
If it's the mom.
See, it's a...
Then this
so
is
she may have
you should have had prior to
the
conception of a child.
Right.
Or if you knew that this is what you...
Yeah.
And that's something I noticed with a lot of women.
Tricky.
Women be on some... This is the double standard with women. I was going to say something else, but... I was going to say, this is a double standard with you bitches. But I don't call women bitches.
Right. Not on the air.
But women, I notice a lot of women be going, right? And they be like, no, I'm straight. I just go out of support.
Yeah, women are curious, bi-curious, and they more open with their sexuality than men. Yeah.
But at the same time, I notice when women get cheated on and find out that their boyfriend or other half is on the down low or whatever, oh my God.
They ripped that nigga a new one.
You faggot ass, you sucking dick and fucking me after. Let a woman find out a nigga she fucking with heavy or her husband is on the down low. Let's see all
and
that.
And that's white women, black women, Hispanic women. I've seen them turn up.
Let's see how pro-gay they are.
Yeah, right. Because it's not against
I've seen this shit multiple times, and y'all
they
women
gay slurs
switch up 180 quick fast.
Cause that's that anger, that's that emotion.
No, it's up. It is. But this is my problem with people. People do things out of their convenience. It's for me when I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. I'm going because I support.
Right.
But let me find out that something is going on behind, that I don't like.
Right.
Now I gotta reflect on me now. I'm acting out of me. I'm not acting out of totality. I'm not like, Joshua, excuse me, I loved you and it was the past 3 years were great, but you should have told me sooner and I support you. They not doing that with that nigga.
Right.
Call Tyrone.
Call Tyrone.
Go fuck Tyrone at his house.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So but as far as that, like taking a child I'm against taking children to a lot of parades, like Halloween parade.
Yeah.
Definitely LGBT.
Labor Day parade because it be shootings and shit. Stabbings and bombings.
Yeah,
and shit.
I'm against. So you gotta look into a lot of shit before.
So much people, man.
People look at shit from an innocent perspective. Oh, it's innocent. It's just a parade. No. It's just a bunch of shit.
That's how they do with their hand. They make this with their hands.
Yeah, it's just like fighting off
fighting
off the positive energy.
Yeah.
Fighting off God. But nah, we not doing that shit.
Yeah, so I saw that. I just want to touch on that. Yeah, that's crazy. But what you were saying? The 10-year-old?
Speaking of gay, in South London recently, a 10-year-old girl chose to opt out of an LGBT lesson that was being taught in her class.
That's in London.
And this is in London. I usually talk about America, New Jersey, California with these mandatory LGBT lessons and books and all that shit. This shit is a widespread phenomenon, global phenomenon.
Yeah.
So because this little girl opted out, she was suspended for a week from school. So learning about gay people is more important than learning
education,
math and science and English and history.
Yeah,
and this is the killer right here. This is how I'm gonna shut all these niggas up.
Was she white, black?
She was black, of course. You know, she's black, a little black girl, and a little boy was suspended too because he reiterated the same thing she said. And I'm gonna read a couple of things that the little girl said that made a lot of sense. But this is to the gay community right now. If y'all niggas were born this way, why is it so necessary for you to teach little children these things? Because we know about socialization. We know you could manipulate human beings' mindset through media and repetitive, thought processes and stuff like that. My question is, if y'all are born this way, you already know you was born gay. Your spirit knew when I get into a body, I'm gonna be sucking mad dick. I'm gonna be scissoring mad girls. Your spirit already knew it's gonna be gay, right? In physical form. Why is it necessary for children to be exposed to this from an early age? Because my stance is always socialization, what we eat, and manipulation of hormones. That's what alter people to have. That's what alter people to become gay. Right? So now
you could say that, yeah.
No, it is that.
I agree with that. Even though I do believe some folks are born gay.
White people, yeah.
I don't know.
They have no morality when it comes to sex.
I don't know.
They have no morality. They have no moral compass when it comes to sex. White people, yes. They fuck dogs. They fuck cows. They fuck pigs. They fuck males. They fuck kids. They fuck women. They fuck grandmothers, mothers, and all black people, Spanish people, Asians, everybody else. All they're doing is reciprocating what they were taught or exuding what they were, what was implanted in their minds. That's all it is. But this shit started with them. If you are born gay, that means it's a set amount of people on the planet who are going to be gay regardless. It's their nature. They're born like this, right? Cool. Let's say that is the case. Cool. You guys are born like this? All right. Why the fuck we gotta show people this, though? Kids, as little as babies, why we gotta read these books? Why we gotta have trannies come in? No, this is just a question.
You want me to play devil's advocate?
You could play.
I'm gonna play white devil's advocate.
Yeah.
If I may play gay white devil's advocate, just show the other side of the spectrum. What they may be teaching is the history, because
the persecution that they went through.
Yeah. Don't
basically be as judgmental towards them. Don't
Yeah, because some people.
I agree.
People what you don't know about, people will tend to be harsh against it.
Yeah.
So
because it's not
gay
a norm.
people did a lot of gay people did get killed simply for being gay, which I disagree with. So they probably teaching them on that, we got our rights 4 years ago, shit like that.
Yeah.
If it's on rights and it's on the first fucking painter for this was gay,
the first open television cast star,
I guess,
late night host.
Okay, I guess, but biology and learning about this is how this is sometimes a man loves a man.
Is in his ass.
Nah, I doubt it's saying that. But sometimes a man leaves a man, loves a man. Then you want to have children you can adopt. That's getting a little bit too adult like. But
but see, that's
to play white gay devil's advocate. The whole history, we was dying.
Persecution. Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree against about the whole persecution. Yeah, I'm against that as well.
Yeah.
This is my counter to that.
Yeah.
Why don't we show civil rights videos to these little children? Tell Timmy stop fucking hating Jamal.
Right.
So from young, he knows that everybody is equal, and I shouldn't judge this kid just because his skin color is a little darker than mine, or his hair is a little kinkier, his lips are a little fatter, her ass is a little fatter. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Why? Yeah. And this is how I shut these niggas up. I could think of a million things. Every devil advocate aspect that somebody could possibly counter with, I could counter with something else. Because we still going through persecution. Gay people got reparations, all that shit. They came after us. Gay rights was what, 70s?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Our rights was what? After Civil War?
Yeah.
They receive reparations. They receive all this shit. We still being neglected. They gave us benign neglect. They gave black people benign neglect. And they gave people reparations and
Obama
deals and all of this shit.
Yo, shout out Obama, man.
So it just don't add up. But look at the mindset of these people.
She got suspended.
You got suspended for a week.
Yeah,
along with another little story.
Yeah, just because you chose not to participate in what, like a presentation of what?
A pussy eating conversation.
Presentation of like
a lesson about gay LGBT.
Yeah.
She said,
I mean, if you want to make her stay after class to have a talk with her, then yeah. But to suspend somebody for 10 days?
No, 5 days. A week.
I thought you said...
No, it's a week.
I thought you said 10 days.
You said a week.
Still, to suspend somebody, period, I think that's a little harsh. You know what I'm saying?
She said before... This is a little girl. She said before anybody knew what LGBT meant, everybody knew what gender they were. Everybody knew what gender they were, explained Casey, who, along with her classmate Pharrell, were suspended from Hever's Farmer Primary School located in Croydon, South London. But now people are confused, continued the precious 10-year-old child, and they're saying that they're bisexual and trans because they're confused. Proof is in the fucking pudding. I'm right. Damn, y'all confusing. They're purposely confusing these little children to increase the gay community, to increase the confusion in the world, to decrease the repopulation of certain groups and maintain the population ratio of other groups. That's all it is. That's all it is, son.
I don't know to agree or disagree with that.
I mean,
I do believe there are
levels to this.
I do believe there are agendas. I do believe there are a list of agendas, but you know, for the folks that are not in the powers that be, for the folks that are just simply gay, they go into the pride parade. They go into the pride parade. I don't know what the fuck I said. They go into the pride parade, you know, because they going to be with their people and they live everyday lives. They just gay. You know what I'm saying? They're not in control about what the agendas is doing and what they're doing. They just something, either they was born gay or something happened in their life beyond their control that has changed their mental to become gay.
Rape, touched inappropriately.
They can't control that. You know what I'm saying? Even if people say, you know, you have a choice to be gay, I don't believe that either, because I feel like things in your life is going to shape you without your consent. Like, it's going to shape you. You don't choose to be raped by your uncle and then that shit make you like being touched by men. You know what I'm saying?
You do not choose to be gay.
Right.
I never said that.
Right. Well,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Not you, but some folks. It's a choice.
That's why I said manipulation.
Right.
Of hormones.
But for those
processes of indoctrination through what you see through the television, these are proven, and I even touched on that. That was a fact of the week episodes ago of how mind control through the television works, and I even stated the patent numbers. People can look it up.
Yeah.
But
so for those normal people, I don't know. But for the folks that are in power, I do believe there are agendas being pushed for specific reasons. But that's with everything, you know what I'm saying?
And peep this too. She said before all this happened, people knew who they were. School children are now facing the choice of what gender they are by the age of 4. The choice.
Who said that? The little girl?
The same little girl. So now, after watching this video, after, like I said, you could be...
Nigga, tell that little girl to say her sources. 4 years old
She's
is low.
speaking in terms of what she's experiencing.
How old is she?
Oh my God, do you pay attention? She's 10.
10.
She's speaking on what she's experiencing in the school. Before they started telling us about this LGBT shit, I knew I was a girl. He knew he was a boy. everybody knew they were, when you go to the bathroom, you go to the one with the dress emoji. The boys, they go to the one without the dress emoji. Now, after this introduction and indoctrination, people are confused. Some kids are saying they're trans. Some people are saying they're gay. And children as young as 4 years old are now having to choose gender. So now, a little boy, he see a little girl in a pink hoodie or a pink sweatshirt or whatever on the TV. He's like, I like her sweat. Shut the fuck up, Siri. All he could be fascinated or interested in the sweater. Like, it looks cool. And now he's faced with making a choice what gender you are. But this is the school. I'm not speaking in terms of his whole life.
Right.
Because of the school, what they're doing. Oh, what gender are you? Why are you asking a 4-year-old this? Why is this choice currently being, directed to a child?
Right.
A very impressionable child.
Yeah.
It's bullshit, man.
Yeah, I didn't know. I still don't know, but I didn't know they was asking them, what gender are you? Are you male? You female?
Are you straight today?
Are you identified?
Are you male today? Like, the fuck?
Yeah, that would be crazy if they're doing that. That's crazy.
Anything you want to get into?
Nah, hit the next topic, and then I got something after that.
So, moving on. A teenager in New Jersey, this transpired last year, actually. A 16-year-old white boy in New Jersey was what's the word? He was basically okay. So he was allegedly condemned of raping another 16-year-old girl while they were at a pajama party. Both were intoxicated, but the girl, she was clearly way more like inebriated than he was.
Right.
And he recorded himself penetrating the girl and stated, he later put up a post. Well, he later sent the video to his friends, his close friends in his circle, right, with a message saying, when your first time having sex was rape, right? This is a little white boy, 16-year-old white
fucking
crazy boy, right? The judge, a white judge that the case was brought in front of, said, these fucking white people, verbatim, that the boy came from he was a family court judge. He said it wasn't rape, and instead he wondered,
how wasn't it rape? She's not she's what's that word?
She's not coherent.
Coherent, yeah.
I understand, but this is white people we're talking about. It's a different ball game. Words don't mean the same shit. He said instead he wondered aloud if it was sexual assault, defining rape as something reserved for an attack at gunpoint by strangers. Oh, so only if you have a gun then it's rape.
Is rape.
So
if you have
Bill
a knife,
Cosby is not a rapist. Cuba Gooding Jr. is not a rapist.
Right.
Michael Jackson didn't hold the little kids at gunpoint, so he didn't rape them.
Right.
So why is he convicted? Well, not convicted. He was never convicted.
Why
is he condemned with these charges?
Yeah. But
then again, this is just a family court judge. This is not the Supreme Court. So, I was just being...
But that's... oh, man, that's so...
He also said the young man came from a good family, attended an excellent school, had terrific grades, and was an Eagle Scout. What the fuck does that have to do with him being a rapist or not?
Right.
And then he further told the girl and her family that, did you know by you charging him with this crime, you could potentially mess up his future.
We don't give a fuck.
That sounds like Brett Kavanaugh.
He raped our daughter. Yeah. Yeah.
Remember the women?
Yep.
Oh, this Boys will be boys. He was 17.
Right, they're gonna
messing
ruin
up his
him.
future.
Yep.
See, this is that white people
Yep.
devil say so. I'm white and I say so. I'm a devil and I say so logic. Yeah. And it makes sense in terms of why they would do something like this because, like I said prior, it's, preservation of, it's them preserving their race.
Right.
How could we lock up this little 16-year-old boy? His life didn't really start yet. If we lock up all the white teenage males that be doing shit like this, all the white Ted Bundys around the country, who's gonna be out here to impregnate these little white girls?
Right. Who gonna be?
We don't want Tyrone impregnated.
Become policemen to inflict even more pain.
Who going to shoot down more black men?
Right.
But their main thing is preserving their numbers. So we need this white boy out. We could afford to lose a white girl or two because women outnumber men. Period.
Right. And they don't really care about their white women like that. Anyway.
We don't really care about y'all. Y'all second-class citizens. That's why he said he came from a good family. That means his pops is probably a lawyer.
Yeah.
Or
his pops got that money. His pops probably in the same fraternity than he did with the judge.
Maybe.
But the thing that I notice is that you ever notice when somebody black gets arrested or wrongfully arrested or even killed, they bring up all the bad he did.
Yeah.
And they're the victim. For example, I
was
listened to Ebro in the morning, this morning, and he had a ex-lawyer and an ex-prosecutor and an ex-judge on there, a black woman. And she was speaking about, remember the case where the cop lady walked out of the apartment that wasn't hers in
Texas. Amber Geiger.
And killed the guy?
Yeah.
When they brought that story up, the news was like, oh, we found some weed in his apartment. Which has nothing to do with anything.
With her intrusion,
but it's the twist of the perception. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Middle class citizens, white citizens, when they hear, they think,
narcotics.
Oh, my God.
She was a cop.
He's on drugs. He must have been trippy. He probably was a drug dealer. So it switches the narrative like, maybe he wasn't so innocent.
Exactly.
That's what they're doing, right?
Exactly.
But he's the victim, and you picking up something that's very small to be a negative. This nigga is a rapist.
Clearly said rape in the text.
Yeah, and he may not be a rapist in the sense of like he's done it multiple times, but he committed a rape.
He's a rapist because by him being let go on this, he's like, oh, that's what I get with being a white male in this country. I could do it again. Yeah. And she was a white female. Imagine if I do it to a black female.
Right. So
he's a fucking rapist.
I agree. So
before something manifests on a physical level, you have to have that thought and you have to ponder on that thought and you have to consider consequences of that thought and all this shit. And he still went along with the shit.
Right. So the twist of it is this nigga's a rapist. And you pointing out all the good things about his life.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite.
It is the opposite.
A black victim, you point out all the bad.
White is opposite of black.
A white fucking...
Demon.
He's a criminal.
A white demon.
And you point out, look, he has good school.
Yeah.
He has good grades. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
He just committed one rape. Yo, these niggas are crazy.
What if she was a virgin and she lost her virginity in that incident?
Let's go even deeper. What if he got her pregnant and in the state where she lived, abortions was banned? That's even deeper hole that y'all putting her through. You letting her rapist off. You want you want the family to have sympathy for someone that took advantage of their daughter, their cousin, their niece. Then you propping up how much of a good kid he is, but he just committed some of the worst heinous and horrible crimes known to mankind. And then,
but normal
let's
to
say
white
she
people.
gets pregnant, you forcing her to have the rapist baby. Like the rabbit hole could have went deep with this shit, all because of
baby.
That's shit crazy, man.
Or he could have had an STD.
Could have had STD.
But yeah, man.
But that's crazy. But yo, man,
what would you do if you was in that predicament? You was the dad.
I don't want to think about that.
I would have went.
I don't want to think about that.
A Time to Kill on their ass. You remember that movie, A Time to Kill, right? Samuel Jackson, when his daughter got raped by that white guy, the two white Confederate redneck guys, and he ended up shooting them in court.
That was
a messed up movie, yo. They was at his house, and the mom sent the daughter. She was like 12 or 13. Sent her to the grocery store to get some groceries, and while she's walking home, the white guys left their house, and they saw her walking on the road. They started messing with her, whatever, and then they ultimately raped her, and like. She dropped, you saw like the camera show when she dropped the groceries and like she's weeping, and then she went home. She told Samuel Jackson, the mom, everything. And then like the initial stages of the court case was like they're not going to be convicted, right? It's America.
Well, like lack of evidence and
yeah, and there were two white men and it's a black victim. We don't really care.
Right.
Not knowing that they were ultimately going to be convicted towards the end. I don't know what sentencing they got.
So he didn't kill them?
He killed them because based on initial stages, they was like, oh, they look like they're going to get off and shit like that. So he's like, you know what? Fuck this judicial
I'll take it the law into my own hands.
Exact. Kota Hammurabi. So, and I agree with him 100%. And he shot them at the end, of course, you know.
He went to jail.
Irate black man. He killed two white men. You go to jail. Regardless of what the white men do to you, you go to jail.
Right.
Because black people have no laws that a white man is bound to respect.
Sometimes I really just sit and I just think about all the racial tension in this country and all the things that's so bad and like it just really makes me sad sometimes. Cause shit like that happens.
Yeah.
Niggas rape your daughter and get off because they white. Shit. You can't do shit. Because you go to jail.
When I find out about shit like Central Park 5, I find out about any type of judicial injustice or criminal injustice, the first thing that comes to my mind is all the remote towns across America where black people is like the minority in terms of population size, and they have to put up with this shit.
Right.
Because the local news ain't even covering this shit. They don't even have a local news.
Yeah.
They hottest shit is high school Friday night football.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, who knows what's going on in these towns? They don't have a voice
for them. Yeah. No, it's crazy, man.
And since we're on the topic of sex, while he's raping a 16-year-old white guy, white girl in New Jersey, this black guy, a Nigerian man, he died during a sex competition he had with a woman.
Damn, my nigga.
That's
tough.
He went 7 rounds, and at the end of the 7th round, he died.
That's tough. I wonder what he died from, though. Like,
overworking the heart.
Like cardiac, like heart cardiac problems?
I would say cardiac, something like that.
Damn, my nigga. Just imagine that.
I would say cardiac. Because every time he came 6 times already. That's 6 pints of blood that you already lost.
What?
Every time you ejaculate, you lose like a pint of blood. You didn't know that?
What?
You didn't know that?
How big is a pint?
I don't know.
I'm looking now. Where's the blood
Every time you ejaculate, you lose like a pint of blood.
But where's the blood going?
Your semen has blood in it. That's how you create babies. It has blood, DNA, chromosomes, all of that stuff.
But it's small though.
It's nanoparticles. Yes.
Like the color is like damn near clear. So where the fuck is the blood?
You gotta.
No. Listen.
No, I'm telling you what it is.
No, I get it, but
it's not only blood that makes up that composition.
Because every time you come, don't mean it's a lot of cum.
True.
A pint is a lot though. Nah, my nigga.
I came across that before.
That's crazy. Look that up. Let me see. Looking it up?
Yeah.
All right. That's crazy though. 7 rounds is doable. For the whole day.
Throughout the day.
Yeah, throughout the whole day. I'm not
back to back.
Of course not. Throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Like 7 rounds going like, your little 15-minute break within, that ain't gonna be enough. Cause nigga, I've had experiences where I fucked for like 4 or 5 rounds. And that's pretty, like, that's whatever. Like 3-4 is standard. if you really into it. But after a while, like around the 4th round, like our dicks is muscles. Your shit start to hurt.
Yeah, it start hurting.
So that 5th, 6th,
you're
really
punishing yourself.
Like you really doing it for her.
And to be quite honest,
you really doing it for her.
The more rounds you do, the longer you're more likely to last.
Yeah, cause I found that out too. Like once I reach like the 3rd, 4th round, like my shit just be up. Pause. Like it don't. You know what I'm saying? So by 7 rounds, I'm in pain, but it's hurting though. It's like throbbing type shit. So yeah, I mean to die though.
It said
I don't know.
There's no exact amount they said, but it depends on your.
So you made that up?
Size, age, and general health.
You made that up.
You can lose quite a bit of blood without experiencing side effects or complications. So you were losing blood, but your body still seems normal. I read the pint before. You lose quite amount. By them even saying you lose quite a bit of blood, that's something substantial. It's not something like it's just a little bit.
Oh, I never knew that.
But yeah, every time you ejaculate, you lose blood.
Wow.
That's why a lot of men, they go to sleep, because sleep helps the body repair and regenerate more blood.
The sleep after you like take
no sleep period. Sleep helps the body repair itself.
Oh yeah,
and you build blood count.
Oh okay.
When you sleep, so that's why a lot of niggas. That's something
sleep
bad though. That shows how bad that shows that their system is not running efficiently. If you, as soon as you ejaculate, you have to go to sleep. That's not normal. I'll be up. I'll be doing pull-ups. I'll be doing
energized.
I'll be dancing. I'll be like, yeah.
You be doing jumping jacks?
I'm just saying, I'll be energized.
All right.
The fuck am I doing jumping jacks? I could go a second.
That pussy was good.
But yeah, that's some crazy.
Nah, that's
shit,
crazy,
son.
Man. He was Nigerian.
Yeah, both of them.
Shout out to my Nigerian niggas.
He said she couldn't, withstand the D, and she was like, "Nah, I've never
that
came
pussy
across
killed him.
I never came across a guy that could satisfy my sexual appetite." And he was like, "I bet," and she's like, "Bet," and he's
that
like,
pussy killed his
He's
ass.
like $50K, and she was like, "Bet."
50,000 was going on.
50,000 naira. That's Nigerian currency.
So was it like $4 in America?
I ran the currency conversion. It's $138 and a couple cents. And I'm like, damn, niggas out here.
So he owe her that money because he died.
Yeah, because she technically won. But damn, it's not even like he tapped out. He died. So now she's labeled. That's the pussy killer right there.
Yeah.
Like her poom's like it's gonna kill you.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
After 4 rounds, don't tread lightly with her.
Yeah, my nigga. Rest in peace, boy.
At least he went.
His dick was on fire when he died, bro. His shit was like.
It had its own pulse. Because after a while it gets its own pulse. Like it'd be like throbbing and shit.
Yeah, we put in work. Yeah, that's crazy. But check it though. I got a topic.
Congrats.
Shut up, nigga. Ecuador has recently refused the United States access to their endangered wilderness or wildlife fucking
section in the country.
Yeah. Which I agree with, cause fuck y'all.
And it's one of the last on the whole planet.
Yeah. I'm American. Keep America away from that shit, bro.
Guess what America wanted
to turn that shit into a corn farm or some shit, bro.
Guess what America wanted to do, though?
What?
A fucking military base.
On that spot?
In the area.
Hell no.
Like Guantanamo Bay is not enough. Like all these carriers are not enough. Like Mount Vernon is not enough. Like there's another mountain that
Mount Vernon on top of the Bronx.
Vernon, I didn't mean to say Mount Vernon. It's a Mount some shit.
The Bronx is a war zone.
Mount some shit. But all these military bases.
Yeah.
Philippines, Japan.
I
meant to say Japanese, but then I was like, nah, it's Japan.
Yo.
Like all these bases are not enough. All these forts.
America,
like,
your niggas in America is
arrogant.
arrogant.
You go all the way in South America, little ass country that's smaller
Ecuador,
than Texas state, and you want to build something on there And this is why I always say white people's nature is destruction. Well, destruction, period. It's like war on nature. They always wage a war on nature. They build a machine that can manipulate temperature and natural disasters. They have stuff spraying in the skies that darkens out the sun rays. Like
chemicals.
They dump oil in the oceans and rivers that's killing wildlife. They're spraying tons and tons of pesticides that's killing the agricultural, fertility of the land.
Right.
There
are not ones to come to when it comes to this nature shit. They're probably the most farthest away.
Yeah,
even though you do see people, white people are the only ones that camp. All right.
No, they're not.
All right.
They camp to find out what's going on in that area.
They the furthest.
Kill it.
And I believe this too. I think my people was the furthest away from nature.
They are.
Maybe
I broke it down.
Maybe like modern day families, they like going on camping trips and shit. But I think as a people, I think they're the furthest away.
They devised turf. To think about that. We don't want real grass. We want plastic grass.
Right.
And then they water it like dickheads. Like, think about this.
They water it?
Don't people water turf sometimes?
I don't think so.
I've seen water sprinklers on in certain areas. There's no way that's all grass. I don't know if they water it. I know. What's the fucking point? I know. It's a lot of shit white people do that. What's the point?
Right.
But I don't know if they do water it. That's some dickhead shit. But it's a lot of turf out here, and I'll be surprised.
Yo, shout out all my Ecuadorian niggas. One of my best friends is Ecuadorian. Shout out Chen. She Ecuadorian. Okay. Do not let Americans or America
come to your country. Period.
Come to your country and change anything,
no.
bro.
Don't let them come to your country. Period.
Right. These niggas will destroy and then try to run you off your own shit. Like, I'm telling you, man. That whole Thanksgiving shit, niggas welcomed there with open arms. Niggas had dinner with them and then slaughtered them, son. Could you imagine that? You ever see a movie and
they took somebody in and then
they took somebody in, then while they sleep, the person kills them. You know how much
not
that's
really
evil.
Sleep, but you took them in trying to do a good deed. I think it was No Good Deed with Idris Elba and Taraji P. Henson when his car had broken down, and he knocked on the door wanting help, and she opened it for him. And you can't remember that movie?
Nah.
Yeah, and he was like,
he raped her or some shit?
Nah, he wanted to kill her. Come to find out, that
Idris, the black guy.
Idris, that everybody loved, right. London. Come to find out, his wife was cheating on him with her husband, with Taraji P. Henson's husband.
Wow.
So he had known the family, he knew the house and everything. So everything was planned.
He wanted to kill her and the husband?
Yeah, I believe.
Wow.
Because they fucked up his relationship.
I didn't know that.
But
Ecuador, keep your shit closed, man. Cause this is what I said last week about. Would you take marital advice from somebody that's first of all never been married? That's one. Or they
can't keep.
Or they cheating on their husband or their wife. Or they always getting divorced.
Yeah,
they're not one to give you advice. So why the fuck would Ecuador include America on anything that revolves around wilderness?
Yeah. When
y'all burning down mad trees to build complexes for middle class. Y'all built stadiums. Y'all destroying mad land to build more farms to mass produce and harm animals, like
and humans.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all not. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not in a position to include yourselves in that type of conversation.
All made sense why earlier in the year Donald Trump withdrew the U.S. from the environmental awareness summit, that is a subsidiary of the UN. So once we no longer subscribe to this, we could do whatever the fuck we want.
No boundaries.
Exactly. We don't have to operate within the parameters of moral,
on integrity or like standards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of respect of life in any environment.
Right.
And not only that, with Ecuador also they also the US actually wants to give aid. Okay, it's not Ecuador, but it's countries around Ecuador.
Another example of America trying to include themselves in other people's countries.
Fucking country. They want to give aid to Brazil, Peru, Argentina, Mexico, and Canada in healthcare for their growing economies. Think about that. America is giving healthcare advice.
To one, Canada, who has free healthcare.
I think Canada was a throw-in to throw it off. Because Canada is the only Western. Everything else is in South America.
Right.
All of them are Spanish-speaking, Portuguese-speaking.
Right.
All of them are majority black citizens.
Right.
Or not black, but melanated. Because they
who the fuck do America think they is?
America think that they're America is Dr. Phil, but Dr. Phil couldn't even save his fucking marriage. That's America. America, Dr. Phil got all this marital advice. I just thought about it.
Right.
And his wife asked for a divorce.
That's
America
that's
is
crazy.
Dr. Phil. That's the title of the episode. America is Dr. Phil.
That's crazy.
And now they're giving all this advice. Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. But people from Katrina are still suffering. People from Sandy are still suffering. Still.
Yeah.
People with the forest fires. Still. Yeah. People with forest fires still suffering.
Yeah.
Still suffering. And here these niggas, America is all over the place. America got ADHD.
Yeah.
They cannot
figure out what to do with here before you go somewhere else.
They cannot fully stay on one thing and fully execute, fully alleviate.
Right.
They all over the damn place. They in Iraq, they in Iran, they in Cuba, they in Syria, they in Libya.
Right.
They in Brazil, they in China, they in Korea. But your fucking majority of your citizens are obese.
Yeah.
In America. The fuck? And you giving us health advice.
That's what I'm saying. America is the fat country. It's a fat cousin at the fucking UN.
That's Anthony before he lost all that weight.
Right.
Giving me and you advice on, you shouldn't be eating meat.
You should eat more fruit.
Exercise. Like, nigga, you weigh 500 pounds. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Off rip, your body is not more efficient than mine.
Right. Off rip. Yeah, that ass, bro. That's how it is with America. America, we got that arrogance, man. America is that nigga. That's a good example though, about that
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil. But another example was like America is that guy that swear he get all the bitches, but all the bitches he get, one, they trash. And all the pretty bitches think you trash. They don't even fuck with you.
Not only that,
you like, yo, how you get pussy, my nigga? This shit, bitch, your bitch look like fucking.
I don't even know.
Your bitch look like Gary Coleman, nigga.
Not only that, the guy who brag about getting a lot of women, but every time you out, you never see him holler at a woman.
Right. Where's your skills
so how
at?
could you fucking tell me?
Right, where your skills? Niggas like, yo, Canada. You need help with your healthcare? I know it's free, but we could raise the price on y'all niggas.
we could kill out some of y'all melanated people.
Right.
For free.
Shit
But
crazy.
this is what. Okay, no, not this was what. After reading that article, I looked into. I hit up the website, and y'all could check this out. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. I'm black. World odometers. World odometers. Like world, and then worldometers. Yeah, I said odometers.
What the fuck? You have a hard time saying that?
Worldometers.info. So world like the world, and then ometers, like when you measuring something with an instrument. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
.info. And I checked out all the countries listed in that article: Peru, Argentina, Mexico, Brazil, even Canada. Majority, with the exclusion of Canada, majority of the inhabitants of these countries, the citizens or whatever, are of urban. That's what they wrote on the website. They're urban, like 89% urban in Brazil. And then when you find out like the concentration of people in these countries, you find out majority is black. Majority are melanated.
Right.
In every Spanish speaking country, Portuguese speaking country, except for the European ones. The majority of the inhabitants are melanated people.
Right.
Thus black. Right? And when I checked the charts on these countries, going back to 1970, that's only 49 years ago. Every single one of those countries, the population size doubled, minimum doubled. Some tripled, some or like 2.5 increase, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like taking that into consideration along with information we already know as far as like the projection of white people next 50 years and shit.
Right.
Then it's like, oh, I see what y'all doing. Y'all coming with this healthcare shit, but it's the same thing like Kenya.
Giving niggas fake vaccines.
Exactly. So it's like, y'all nigga, you trying to stop the population growth of the melanated people in all these countries.
Right.
While, you know.
Yo,
so,
representatives
it's really sad that, not to cut you off, but it's really sad.
Don't do it again.
I'm not a politician. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a city council, governor, whatever. If I could figure this shit out and come across this information and put 2 and 2 together, it really befuddles me as to why other politicians from these countries are incapable of doing these things or incapable of speaking out. I know people are in fear of their lives, but that's just some bitch shit. Like, these people are coming into your country and basically sterilizing and killing off your people, like the indigenous people, your ancestors, and you allowing it for what? A bag?
Yeah. Right.
Some trinkets that you can't even pass down. And even if you do pass down, how you know they won't kill you? They send their black op teams to the Middle East to, you know, execute all these covert, you know, top missions, and then they shoot the helicopters out the fucking sky. And these is their own citizens that's doing things for themselves. You see that? When I say themselves, I mean for America. American citizens putting their lives on the line, fighting wars, and doing certain missions for America. And they're still being killed. You're an outsider.
Wait, they shooting down their own helicopters?
Yeah, when they did the Osama bin Laden raid, and they did the whole televised finding Osama and all that shit, and they had the SEAL Team 6, and it was like 26 Black Op members. Don't quote me, but it was like 8 to 10 of them mysteriously vanished, and then 12 was on a helicopter, and it got shot out the sky. Everybody died.
Who shot it?
Who shot it?
Yeah, who shot the...
Come on, man. The powers that be. If you know, you know. Because if it was another country, we would have heard something, and they would have been at war with another country. That's a fact. Them niggas shot that shit out, because now we have 26 niggas that know the ins and out of all the missions that we had them on. In particularly this particular mission, the Osama bin Laden raid. How many CIA, ex-NRA, ex-NSA, ex-FBI agents we already know about that came out and divulged information about shit that the government has been doing behind, you know, closed doors or in the dark for all these decades, and enlightening, you know, citizens. So why the fuck would why would we potentially risk this being outed in the next 10 to 15 years or 5 to 15 years. Because everybody, that's 26 different individuals. We don't know who felt, like these acts were immoral, whose conscience is being weighed on with what they carried out. We don't know. We don't know shit. So best thing for us to do is clean the slate, get a fresh batch of SEALs in, because we already training them. And once they execute certain things, get rid of them. That's all it is. Dispose of them and get a new batch. That's it. But yeah, this is what they did. You can look it up. SEAL Team 6. Double digits. Them niggas died. Vanished.
That's crazy. Yo, I was going to say, representatives from other countries do not trust the U.S. I don't care if they saying, yo, we coming to your country. We gonna wire fucking $1 billion into y'all currency, into y'all economy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the camera right now. This is some real shit. And you know what we need, son? We need. I posted the other day. We need somebody, a white racist, to come on the show.
Yeah, it'd be nice
to come on the show. But you know what we need? We need somebody that's and if you want these people, please message me. My Instagram and the podcast Instagram, his Instagram is all in the description.
Yeah. If
you are someone that's super patriotic, sit right here in this seat. Sit right here in this seat. If you are super patriotic to the point where like you don't really see nothing wrong with shit America's doing,
and bring facts.
I need you to sit right here.
Bring facts.
Because I'm telling niggas from other countries.
Don't bring no feelings and opinions.
America has betrayed their own people on so many occasions. What the fuck you think they gonna do to y'all?
First rip.
No peace treaty, no nothing, nigga.
So
don't trust them, son.
Soon as we introduce that guest, whoever he or she may be, off rip, and I need you to counter this. I'm gonna give you this. Trading with the Enemy Act, 1921. I already spoke about it with you. Mm-hmm. America declared their citizens as enemy combatants of the state. So you need to address that before we could go anywhere else.
Yeah.
If you can't address that, stay your ass home.
Right.
Because you wasting both our times. Like,
I'm telling you.
I need you to justify that. I need you to show me proof that they took it off it's no longer enacted. I need you to show me proof martial law is no longer enacted. I need you to show me proof of all these things before we can have any conversation moving forward, because these already transpired. These are set in stone. And I could print out the
I'm telling you
.gov articles and laws.
I need some of y'all to come up here, man. I need niggas to come up here, man.
Yeah, man, rep your shit, bro.
Yeah, but look, if you're a patriot and even if you fought for the country, come up here. We ain't gonna disrespect the army, of course not.
Definitely.
But
I'm not into disrespecting.
We're gonna let you know that a lot of them wars you fought may have been in vain. You should be more mad at the country than you are at us for exposing it.
Yeah.
They're taking y'all for granted. They're taking human lives for granted.
I would tell people this too. It recently got released on Netflix, like a month or two now, a couple months. It's called CNN. Type in CNN, and it is a complete breakdown, decade by decade, starting from the 70s. So you just type in CNN on Netflix, and you're going to see in big, bold, white letters. You're going to see the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. And it is full, like, compacted episode by episode, what transpired from, like, the Watergate with Richard Nixon, talked about all of that. And you see how manipulated people has been. And it's funny because it's CNN putting this shit out. It shows you how the media manipulates and capitulates your mind and have you as a zombie, believing whatever news channel, you watch.
Right. That's a fact.
Free on Netflix. Free game.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is
not free. Netflix isn't free, but it's for the price you pay is very little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the episodes, and plus you could watch a movie after. You could watch Avengers after.
You could watch Office.
You could watch anything.
Speaking of Office,
they're gonna take it off next year.
Yeah, they are.
Not yet.
Fuck
2021.
Yeah, they putting it on some other shit.
Stupid ass fucking.
Fuck them.
Shit.
But
Avengers.
they releasing a new Avengers movie with more scenes after credits, more deleted scene.
Okay, that's
so
I saw you post.
I'm gonna go see it soon again for the 4th time. But yeah, what we got next though?
We got that's about it. Fact of the week.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything you want to say?
Let me just see. Nah, that's it, man. Don't trust America. Just to end that segment.
Don't trust America. That's a good topic.
Yeah.
I mean, title 2. Don't trust America.
So go ahead.
Oh man. Fact of the week. This week's fact of the week is on Israel and the way that they treat their black Jewish migrants. In other words, the original Jews.
Right.
How white Jews treat the original Jews in Israel, which is supposed to be
Ain't that something?
Sacred refuge for all Jews across the world. If you're being persecuted, come seek refuge in Israel, and you get land, a house, and all this shit. Practice your Judaism free of charge, and
that's what they say is
persecution free. Yeah, that's why they set it up, the state of Israel.
Well, that shit is turmoil Jews, right now.
Yeah. So recently, they wait. Why do you say it's in turmoil?
Because isn't a lot of shit going on over there right now?
Right now, actually, they killed a black teen, black Jewish, Ethiopian Jewish teen. He was hanging with his friends. A white guy went to the park with his, most likely white Jewish guy, went to the park with his wife and child, off-duty cop, and shot the teen. Why are you going to the park? You're off-duty. You're an off-duty cop. Why are you going to a park with a gun? You're off-duty. Why are you carrying a gun around with your child and your wife?
I mean, for protection. They can say for protection.
You're off-duty, though.
But they can say for protection. That's an easy. You can't give them that type of chance to.
If I'm an off-duty police, I'm not walking around with my gun with my child. It's a family day.
Nah, but check it.
I understand. That's
what you're saying. That's an easy counter because folks in Florida they fight for the right to bear arms.
That's different. That's stand your ground state. Atlanta, Georgia is a stand your ground state. But a gun is still there to
protect you. Like somebody come with your family, you gotta protect them.
If Israel have a stand your ground law intact, then okay, it doesn't matter if you're off duty or on duty. You can have your gun. That's cool.
No. I'm saying.
To my knowledge, they don't have that.
No, I'm saying fuck the law. It's my family life on the line. If he has a gun.
Yeah, but what is the crime like in Israel? That's what I'm saying. It's not that high.
But the circumstances. But then I'm not saying he's right for shooting the kid. Obviously he's wrong.
And guess what he said?
If he's walking around with his family with a gun on and he's a cop, I'm not against that. I'm not against that. As long as he's not killing nobody, but if you're protecting your family.
All right.
You wouldn't carry around a gun if you could?
Next week I'm gonna pull up black off-duty cops in America charged with shooting while off-duty. I'm gonna bring the list of names.
I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing the fact that he's okay with carrying that gun for his family.
If I was an off-duty cop, if
you're a person, period, you could carry a gun.
If I was a person, period, so what am I, a plant? What am I? An immigrant? That's how you look at immigrants? They're not persons?
I'm not saying I would carry a gun, because I'm not really, I've been in a gun where I know how to carry a gun and shit.
I wouldn't carry a gun around with me.
But some folks, they're like, yo, man, I can't afford to be scuffling with people. Maybe if it's more people, fuck all that. I'm putting out my gun, nigga.
Yeah, I know there's people like that,
but yeah. What's the story about
that? He claimed that he was in fear of his life. Oh, sounds familiar. Oh, wow.
Right.
Wow. All the way in Israel. Wow. White people fearing their life against black teens. Wow. Yeah. It's crazy. But that's why I asked you why you said it's in turmoil. Because since his killing, the black Jews in Israel has been, revolting.
Oh, really?
And boycotting and shit.
I feel like I've been reading.
They shut off a road to Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv is like a big city in Israel. They shut down the main entrance so you can't come in. The black Jews did that.
I feel like I've been reading certain things about Israel. Israel.
I'm about to get in my bag and ruffle some Jewish feathers.
Oh shit! Just when we were about to cut off, what you about to say, man?
Since the inception of
Jews
Israel,
are great people, man.
Since the inception of Israel, and it's documented, they constantly strive to have other people accept and acknowledge Israel as the one and only sovereign Jewish state. Based on the grounds it was founded on, it will never be accepted. So that's all I wanted to say.
Why I want to be accepted though?
Because they killed Palestinians, innocent Palestinians, and took their land. That's like America. Like you was just saying a little while back with Thanksgiving. You sat with these people, ate their food, they taught you all these things, how to survive on the land and shit, and then you was like, all right, we pretty much learned everything we needed, so all right, bang. Like that's it. We don't need you no more. We gonna take the land and make our own shit. Ever since 1948, so that's when they founded.
What they call the Palestinians?
Palestine.
They were the original what?
That's their land.
Not the original Jew. They're the original Jews?
No, they just occupy that land.
Israel.
That's their land.
Yeah.
Israel is actually Palestine. And ever since 1948, you can look it up. You can look it up right now on your phone. 1948, there's a map of Palestine, 1948 to 2019. Every so often, Israel is getting larger and larger, occupying more space of the map, and Palestine is getting smaller and smaller since 1948 to 2019.
So now it's like not even
there. So their intention is to fully usurp that land. Because another thing too, they plan on building the third temple, the Jews. They plan on constructing the third temple, and the Palestinians, they have two of the world's largest and most important mosques on the planet, the Muslims. They want to break down those two mosques to build their temple right there. What kind of shit is that? Like, this is the ideology of these people. Oh, the Palestinians need to get out and this. Jared Kushner. No, not Jared Kushner. No, not him. Benjamin Netanyahu, his son was the two of them is cool. That's why I mistaken and said Jared Kushner. But Benjamin Netanyahu's son was on Twitter last year or the year before, and he said it would be a better place if all the Palestinians just leave. But y'all took their fucking land. That's like moving in your house. I come in here and tell you and your mom, this would be a better house if y'all get the fuck out. Like, literally, this is the fact, son. And Jared Kushner is Trump's daughter Ivanka's husband. He's Jewish. His dad, Charles Kushner, a big New Jersey real estate investor, is very close with Benjamin Netanyahu.
Damn.
So the families are very close.
There's nothing. All right, so, they killed them with guns?
Guns, gas, all of that. All that Gaza bombing, all of that shit, that's the Jews bombing Muslims. Anytime you hear West Bank and Gaza and the war on Gaza and all this shit, that's the Jews and the Muslims. They just killing these people, taking their
I'm about to watch hella documentaries tonight.
So check that out, man, and look up the third temple.
Wow.
According to the Bible, the prophecy is after the Jews build the third temple, that's how you know it's the end of the world. Because the third world war, the final world war, is right around the corner. And they're pushing for that.
And they trying to build it.
Yeah.
So what type of Bible they read?
They're demons. What the fuck? How many times I gotta say this shit? Nah. You just don't get it. You think, and when I say they're demons, I'm not talking all Jews are demons. Because there's Jews televised on YouTube saying, I'm against.
Yo, that's a soundbite.
What
Bible they reading? They're demons.
There's Jews out there saying I'm against the occupancy of Palestine. They're saying these things like I do not stand for the existence of Israel. They know what's going on.
And they have a conscience and they know it's bad.
Exactly. They know the government of Israel are not actual Jews. They're more Talmudic Jews. They're just using the Jewish religion as a guise. As far as I have some sense of morality, I have some sense of, religious beliefs
So that's what you would call these Jews in America.
In America? It depends. The Jews in Hollywood, yes, same shit. Talmudic Jews. Look at what they're showing. Look at how they're treating people in Hollywood. Same shit. It's same shit. Top Jews, Rockefellers, the Rothschilds.
So they're the real boogeymen of America. The Jews. The Talmudic Jews.
Talmudic Jews of the world. Because there's Talmudic Jews in Venezuela
so speaking
it's more
Spanish.
So them
there's
Talmudic
white
Jews
people
in Brazil speaking Portuguese. There's Talmudic Jews in every facet of the world. It's just that we don't know. And part of it's said that they come into your country, they learn the language, they learn your customs and all of that. At one point in America, in the South, you couldn't be a practicing Jew. Right? Meaning, when you go home and you close up your doors and windows, you could practice all your Judaism, all the shit you want. But outside in society, we better not see that yarmulke. We slap that shit off. Like Cameron, smack the kufi smack. We slap you up. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be practicing. So this, in its own essence, it's like they were taught to be covert with their jewelry. You see what I'm saying? And history, you look it up. These people have been kicked out of countries over 109 times. Exiled. Like, you cannot practice here. You can't even be here. Period. These are facts. I'm telling you. Look that shit up. So they found a
country that let them do that, which is America.
No, they got in. My truth is, based on the knowledge that I've amassed, and Jews in America, they took control and foothold of America with the Civil War because the Rothschilds, they funded the North, the Union Army. Their cousins funded the South, and the collateral was your land. Either one of y'all lose, we taking y'all land. You still got to pay us back with interest. So now the South lost.
Wait, so both sides funded the war?
The same family funded the fucking war. That's me and you. Me and you brothers, like Puma and Adidas, we funded America with their war, with their Civil War.
That's like we gambling. They don't know we cousins.
Either way,
way we win it. We split it at the end.
Exactly.
Wow.
I set up an Adidas store across.
I'm learning a lot right now.
I set up a Puma store across from the big ass Adidas store on Broadway in Soho. We're making you feel you got the free will of purchasing a product.
Right. But all in all,
I prefer Adidas. I prefer Puma. But all in all,
that's what we say. That's what we're saying about the brand. It's like 7 big brands, every other brand.
Exactly. And in the world, it's 7 giant corporations that own every fucking thing. Period. But going back to them, one family funded the North, another family funded the South, and the collateral is your land. So on top of you having to repay us with interest, if you lose, you have to give us your land. So the North won the war, you got to pay us back with interest. The South won the war, you got to pay my cousins back with interest, plus you got to give up your fucking land. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
That's 150% profit, depending on the stipulations of, the interest. Plus we get some land. Why fucking not? That's a great investment. That's why they say war is the greatest investment.
Yeah.
After 9/11, George Bush Jr. and Dick Cheney invested in Halliburton. That's the company that produces, war artillery and, nuclear weapons. Because they knew we was going to war.
Yeah, because
so now when we go to war, when we announce we going to war, the stocks skyrocket.
Right.
So now we the vice president and the president, but we also making a bag.
Right. And we have a power to incite the war. See, yeah.
That's how these niggas operate.
Yep.
The main leeches and orchestrators around the world in terms of wars and all the policies and shit you seen fucked up or good or whatever are international bankers and giant corporations.
Because they're investors.
Yeah. It's the international bankers, and then we got the giant corporation. No, it's the giant corporations, then the international bankers, making sure that these giant corporations, intrude on certain provinces to set up shop, to drain, all the resources.
Right.
And we the only monopoly. You can't go nowhere else. You see what I'm saying? And then we got under us, we got the presidents and the king and the queen and the senators, and you make the people feel like they're voting for these people to make changes, but in reality, we running shit. Like, who the fuck gonna get it? We paying these niggas. We killed JFK. We killed Abraham Lincoln. The fuck, what's his name? Lee Harvey Oswald. These niggas is fall guys. John Wilkes Booth, Abraham assassin, fall guys. Nah, we know the real reason why we killed these niggas. Louis McFadden came out, senator, back in early 1900s, came out and said, these people, the international bankers of Europe mainly, are they planned and orchestrated the stock market crash of 1929, causing the Great Depression. And because America was a booming industry and country at that time, if they going through a depression, imagine what Guyana was going through. You see what I'm saying? So after he said that, came out and said that 3 days later, he was killed.
It's no coincidence.
The fuck? He had beef, and the nigga that he had beef with happened to find him 3 days later.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
After he says that?
Get the fuck out of here, son.
Right.
But anyway, back to the fact of the week.
Yeah.
Fact of the week. Shit. So the Ethiopian Jews who are migrating to Israel, they've been undergoing injections, and they're told that the injections are for contraceptives, but
contraceptives is for
child, restricting how constant or the age range that you could get pregnant. They're actually being injected with a long-term contraceptive, and the name of the injection is the Depo-Provera, right? The Depo-Provera, and what it caused is a section in the article. It states the women's testimony could help explain the almost 50% decline over the past 10 years in the birth rate of Israel's Ethiopian community. Anytime you hear Ethiopian Jew, it just means you're black and you're Jewish. If I'm Guyanese and I'm a Jewish person, if I go there, they're Ethiopian Jew. African and Jewish, Ethiopian Jew. A black American, Jewish, Ethiopian Jew. So that's just the mindset of these people.
Yeah.
Right? Dickheads. So according to the program, while the women were still in transit camps in Ethiopia, they were sometimes intimidated or threatened into taking the injection. They told us they are inoculations. Inoculation is basically introducing an agent or antigen to your body. So once like an injection is an inoculate. Mm-hmm. Like if I inject you, I inoculated you. All I did is, pierce you with something. They told us they are inoculations, said one of the women interviewed. They told us people who frequently give birth suffer. We took it every 3 months and we said we didn't want it. So look at that. For you to come to Israel, you need these injections.
Right. You got to give up your right to have children.
Not even give up the right, because they were injected without knowing what the injection was really for.
Your God-given right.
They were lied to. They were lied to and told people who give birth to a lot of children suffer. But then when you look at the Jewish community,
they be having mad kids.
Oh my God. All of them drive minivans.
Yeah.
You're not driving a minivan with one fucking child.
Mad kids, bro.
Take a good look at all the Jewish communities in Brooklyn. Just Brooklyn alone.
They be living in farms and shit for that reason. Yeah. They be mad kids.
Are they suffering? Oh, you gotta be black. Oh.
If you black and with a lot of kids, you
black
suffer.
And you have a lot of children, you suffer.
But if you Jewish, it's perfectly normal.
But if you white and Jewish.
Right, white and Jewish, yeah.
But
damn.
That's all, folks.
Yeah, man. A lot of info, man. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Nah, but I really want you to look into it, and I want the listeners look into this shit, the CNN shit,
yeah, the CNN,
the 80s, the 70s.
I'm gonna try to watch it today.
Look at all that shit,
for
son.
sure. Because once I start on documentary, I just keep going. So I'm gonna start that one today.
And they're actors and giving advice and shit. Like who is it? What's the guy from Forrest Gump?
I'm bad with names.
The white guy from Forrest Gump. I like chocolate.
The main character,
yeah,
Forrest.
Yeah,
I don't know his name.
He was one of the speakers. Like it's actors, directors, producers, all of them. Like and plus regular like writers,
right.
Whatever,
historians,
giving historians like speaking on certain points or whatever. Like I remember when the Reagan administration did such and such.
Reagan,
like, yeah, man, it's a lot of information. The more I learn, I'll be like, yo, I really don't know shit. It's true. The more you know is the more you don't know, because
infinite. It seems like it's infinite knowledge.
Infinite. Because
every day something's happening that's gonna, you know what I'm saying?
And we only use 8 to 10% of our brains. I want to get to like 50%.
You'll be levitating.
I'm gonna be on some
right,
like you know,
like
what I'm saying?
this, the whole levitating, the whole shit.
Yeah.
So white people.
But
yeah, man.
Great episode, man.
Right.
Great episode.
Yo, thank y'all for listening, man.
It was a pleasure doing this again, man.
For sure.
Thank y'all for listening.